Hi Aries, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for returning if that's the case. You are all very welcome into my channel. Today we're doing a mid-month January for you, okay? So I'm going to pull aside the tarot. I'm going to be using the Lenormand as a start today. So and as I shuffle these cards, I'll invite you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. It's completely free and it helps me greatly to spread the word out there for other users. Okay, so thank you so much. And of course, if this resonates with you, I would kindly ask you to leave me a thumbs up or leave me a comment below so I can understand. And also, it's our way of energy exchange here as well. Okay, so once again, thank you so much for being here, Aries, and let's get started. Your cards all want to jump. So you have the 3, you have the dog, and you have crossroads. Okay, interesting. So we start here with the 3 for the number 1 here. Okay, so we could be talking about something that you have been working on. Okay, we have the 7 of cups here associated. This is number 5 here. So there could be a change. This could be finally a change. Okay, because this is a long tree. You know, trees takes years and years to reach the highest point, if this is actually the highest point, because it looks like it's go even above the card, right? So it's like it's still growing, it keeps growing, and this still growing really feels like we could be talking about a friendship, because we have here this loyal card here with the dog. We could be talking about a family, right? A relationship. We could also be talking about you changing something about yourself, and you are trusting yourself more, and you are finally seeing the fruits of your investment, okay? Of your investment. And then we come here with number 22 with this Queen of Pentacles as crossroads, okay? So this crossroads kind of show that there's going to be something coming up, potentially during this mid-month, where you have to make a decision. Okay, 22, it's a big decision for you, and the crossroads are here now. When you're looking for this answer, only you know the answer, and this card also brings a lot, especially with the Queen of Pentacles there, into following your intuition, because you know that when you are grounded, you will find the right decision and you will take the right action. Okay, you will do the right thing. Now I feel that the challenge here for some of you could actually be grounding, because we're talking here about grounding with pentacles. We're talking about the tree, which the roots go way down on the earth. Okay, so we are definitely talking about a lot of grounding, a lot of making decisions and seeing the fruits of those decisions here. But let's get into the tarot and see what else we have for you, Aries. This is very interesting. So I'm going to take a few cards here today and see what's coming up for you. So show me the current energy for Aries. So the current energy is a Chariot. So we have here definitely a lot of forward movement. Okay, you leading, you taking the lead on something. Of course, for some of you, this could actually be the so wanted acquisition of a new car, or moving to somewhere else. Okay, because of this Chariot, they're leaving a city behind. So we could also be talking about a movement here, moving to someone else, or making the decision. Okay, because the Chariot talks about you leading, you making the decision, following your intuition. You're very strong here about following your intuition, Aries. Okay, so give me more about this Chariot, please. The Knight of Swords. Okay, so this is a decision definitely about leaving something behind. Okay, Knight of Swords is looking to the past, and the Chariot is looking ahead. Okay, so leaving something from the past, it's definitely bringing you here more clarity, and it also feels like independence, a lot of independence. Look at that, the Knight of Cups, as I say that. So we could be talking about going after my passion, going after what I love, maybe going after the one I love as well for some of you, even though this feels much more about personal and career and all of that, but of course it's general reading. Okay, so we could also be talking for some of you about going after the one that I want. Now I really like, because the movement, it's all forward. Okay, the Knight of Cups, it's moving forward, the Chariot is ahead, and that Knight of Swords is literally about leaving something behind that doesn't serve. So let's clarify this Knight of Cups and to see what else do we have here for this energy for you. the Knight of Wands. You have 3 knights here ready. So also knights are messengers. So you could have a lot of messages from someone from the past, message from a new person, okay? And again, the Knight of Wands, it's also turning backwards, okay? So let me just clarify this card because I'm feeling someone here is taking a step back. Who is taking a step back? Okay, there's a revelation here, okay, with the Ace of Swords. There's a revelation happening here for you, and this could be a revelation of someone that in the past tried to come towards you, and you will realize that this was all promises with no not coming true. Okay, a lot of situations like that. However, with the Ace of Swords here, this is you being victorious because this revelation comes at the right time for you. Okay, before you make a decision to stay somewhere, this truth comes, you move forward, you're going after what you love and desire. What else do we have here for Aries, please? What else do we have for Aries? Two of Wands, okay? We keep talking about making decisions. And look at that. Every time you have to make a decision here, it's looking past, okay? This Two of Wands, it's looking at the past. It's like, I've done everything that I wanted to do right there. It's time to move towards the other side, okay? This is even feels like a goodbye to the one that I was, the person that I used to be, the person that once I declared I was, but I've changed, I've reached everything. I conquered everything that I had to conquer in this place, and it's time for me to move. So we could be talking about moving into a new place, moving to a new job, a new career, a new relationship, or even moving ahead on the relationship if we're talking about relationship. Okay, but let's clarify this Two of Wands and see what else do we have for Aries here. What else do we have for Aries, please? The Page of Swords. Again, another card looking at the past. Now, this card to me, it's very specific that someone from the past could be checking you out and trying to see if you are the kind of person that likes to, share your milestones on the internet. You definitely have someone from the past checking you out, seeing if what are you doing, what is going on. Is this person going to show up right in front of you? No, I don't feel that this person is going to show up. Otherwise it would be in person. They wouldn't be just checking you out, stalking, spying, you name it. We could even be talking about asking people to check your stuff. Maybe you block them and they're trying to check what are you doing. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Cups. So there's a lot of choices here. Okay, sometimes also the Seven of Cups can be talking about you're focusing in too many things. It's time to go back and focus in one thing only, or you could be spoiled for choice here. So too many things on your favor, and you are not fixating in one because all of them is working out. So the card is very, very strongly asking you to take one step towards one thing that you want. Remember that we're all talking about here about making a decision. Not a lot of decisions, but a decision, okay? The Chariot moving towards one direction. The Two of Wands making one decision, right? So the Knight of Cups going towards the cup, right? The thing that he loves. Not all the things, but one at a time. So which one are you going to choose, Aries? That's a big question because that's what's going to bring you the steps to move forward and never losing hope. Okay, with the star here, it's about never losing hope that you can create everything and remembering that you will create everything. However, you are called to make just one decision right now. Okay, so what is your priority right now? What is your faith connected with? Where are you connecting your hope, your faith, your trust, your spirituality? Was it calling you to do? What is the first step? Okay, that's something that you will have to figure it out on your own. Again, going into your, remember the crossroads that we were talking here? That's what it starts to feels like a crossroad is coming up here. But let's see what else do we have when it comes to this, making the decision and understanding. Yes, the Four of Wands. We could be very strong talking about, okay, these are celebrations, gatherings, moving home. Again, it's the third time we're coming for moving home. So some of you could really very strongly thinking about moving home. Okay, if this is a relationship, this could be a wedding. Okay, any sort of big celebration in your surroundings, whether this is family, friends, acquaintances, co-workers, you name it. Okay, so there's a lot of celebration here, and this could also be you reaching a milestone. We have a lot of victory images here. Okay, we have on the Seven of Cups, we have here, we have on the Ace of Swords as well. So there's a lot of victory coming your way, decision, independence, loyalty with the dog here as well. Okay, so there's a lot of beautiful things coming your way. However, for some of you, this doesn't look as positive as it is, because you're showing up here with the Five of Cups and the Nine of Swords. A lot of anxiety, a lot of, we could be talking about regrets, we could be talking about keep looking at the past. When you take a step forward after some time, we tend to look back and try to wonder, did we make the right decision? Okay, was this the right decision for me to make and to move forward? So we could be talking about that as well here. So try to, again, remember, come back to the present moment, grounding, and focus on what you have right now, and focus what you can do. When you're just focusing on the past, yes, you're going to have a lot of this depressive, regretful, just downsides. And when you're looking too much, focusing too much on the future, that's when you come with your anxiety. So try to come back into the present moment. Let's see if I can get any other advice here for you when it comes to this Five of Cups and the Nine of Swords, because this looks like the reading is going so positive, but suddenly there's this sense of looking back and feeling empty, feeling that I wish things were the way they used to be. Yes, Five of Swords, exactly. I wish I was, it's looking back at the person that you used to be and the person that you are today. So there could be some sort of struggles here when it comes to your mind. So pay attention to your mind. Um, Control what you allow your mind to focus on as well, because you have 5 and 5 here. So changes here, you need to change between the emotions and the mind. So paying attention to that. This is never ever, I will tell you, to ignore your emotions. No, it's acknowledging and letting it go. Okay, I like to say acknowledge, don't invite for tea. So you just acknowledge what happened, understand, take the lesson, let it go, right? Just as if you were looking at the sky and there's a cloud passing by. So you just see it passing, okay? You don't ask the cloud to stay there with you. You just allow it to keep moving, right? So that's a very interesting reading for this mid-month. So there's a lot of decision making, understanding what it is that you need to focus on, leaving the past in the past and focus on the present and the future. Okay, so what advice do we have for Aries here? The Queen of Cups, the Sun, and the Lovers. Okay, focus on the good stuff. Focus and allow yourself to be happy. Allow yourself to receive. This Sun is very strongly calling to allow yourself to be spoiled. Okay, with the Queen of Cups, allow someone to um, pamper you, to give you all the juicy thing. Now we do have the Lovers here, so we could very much be talking about allow someone special. Okay, and someone special could even be a friend. Okay, a dear friend. Allow them to spoil you and to tell you how good you are and the amount of things that you have come. Sometimes, tend to need to hear that from someone, even though we know that we're doing good. But when someone tells you that, it kind of gives that reassurance, and I feel that someone will be telling you that during this mid-month. So take that into account. Okay, remember, we had the dog here, so this could be a very loyal friend that comes to you and say, hey, you're doing so well, um, can I help you with something, or just let's celebrate all the big wins that you have done and even the small wins. So that's really nice for you, Aries. So that's the message for you for this mid-month. Thank you so much for being here, and until next time, have a lovely day. Take care.